Hey everyone, my name is Notlad, and once again it's about that time where we need to do an update video. There is so much for me to talk about, and usually I ramble on like a ton in these videos, but it's kind of important that I talk about a few things here just because there's a lot of stuff happening at this time, which is kind of off in the future before you guys see everything I'm going to be talking about. But for now, there's a few things I want to bring up, a few questions I want to ask you guys, and a few things I just want to get your opinion on. So first of all, at this time that I am making this video, we have actually finished all kinds of all these different series that I have started on my channel are done. Inscription is finished. What an ending. Alien Isolation, done. Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order, finally done. That one took forever. But we finished a bunch of them, and all the end episodes are being uploaded as we speak pretty much, so you guys will be seeing those very soon. But it's still gonna be a while. Like I just have too many videos. There's way too many videos coming out right now, and I'm uploading each one daily, which maybe I should start doing 2 daily. I could do that, but the problem with that is, being my health conditions and everything, I can't be doing I can't put in the extra work in case like all my videos are uploaded and I have nothing left to post. I don't always have the energy to be able to, for one, record videos, and two, edit them all the time. So I feel I may have to just stick with the one per day. And I know it's slow releases because unfortunately this whole process is kind of hindering some of these new big game releases that I wanted to play a few as soon as they were released. And one of those is like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I have the game. I will be recording it here soon, but unfortunately I just haven't been able to get it out any sooner because of all these other videos I'm trying to edit and get out and get completed on the channel, so we're a little delayed. There's so many games I have queued up, and that's the other topic I want to talk about too. There's lots of stuff to cover here. But one thing, we have, first of all, I already began Dead Space 2, and I recorded 2 episodes of it, but I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I don't think I'm going to continue it just yet, because I think that is a game I'm actually going to leave for a while. The ones I was hoping to also bring up is the Resident Evil series. I have all the games. I'm just have them all set up and ready to go to play. I just got to do them eventually. But once again, that's another one I'm thinking I may wait just a little bit. And the one that... And this is what I'm thinking right now. The one game that I want to have come out right away, right after all these other series are through, is the Uncharted games. In honor of like the Uncharted movie that is coming out with Tom Holland in it. I have never played the Uncharted games ever in my life, and I really want to. And I don't know if that's one that I can really play on the channel or not, but I like the concept. I love like Indiana Jones archaeology kind of like stuff like that, like National Treasure, finding ancient temple or something like that, and that kind of stuff I think is the coolest thing. So I really do want to play the game, and for me, I can never really play a game unless I play it for the channel, so I am kind of planning on playing it on the channel, but you guys have to let me know what you think of that idea and everything and that concept. If that is a game that you guys would like to see, and I feel like it's going to do well because like right now the movie's out, so I feel like there is no better time to play it than right now. So that's why I'm kind of swaying towards Uncharted and playing that one first on the channel before getting to all of these other awesome series we're going to have on the channel. So, but let me know what you think of that. Let me know what you guys are more in favor of. I still got hundreds of videos that have to go up. Not to mention all the zombie videos that are going to be going on the zombie channel eventually. And also the alien fire Team Elite game. I've also been playing that, and I became a professional player at that game. I was obsessed with that game. Not anymore. I actually kind of lost interest a little bit now. There's like nothing else for me to do. I've done everything. All the maps are unlocked. I have nowhere to go. There's no further steps up, you know. I can't do anything else, so I'm just stuck in a spot with that game. But it is super cool, and I actually got to play it with some of the guys, and we have recordings of those. I got new cool stuff from like Easter egg maps and tutorials, and so much. There's so much heading your guys' way. It's not coming out fast enough, and that's the problem. But I don't want to push it, because right now, like yesterday, and this is another thing I was going to bring up, how my health condition and stuff like that. Just yesterday, I was basically paralyzed. I could not move at all. I spent the whole day in bed. Couldn't move any of my limbs. Just barely. I could move a little bit, but yeah, it was kind of scary yesterday, and my head, it felt like mush. I felt so much like a zombie. It was nasty. Yeah, and I feel like finally this past week has been super brutal. I have been unable to do much of anything till today. I was able to do a little bit until I crashed later on, and this is late at night. It's past midnight right now that I'm recording this, but I actually feel somewhat decent right now, so I wanted to get this out and get it to you guys. In terms of the health and everything like that, there is no new updates on that, really. The only thing is I did get my second MRI, but I haven't heard anything about it yet. It's too early, and I still have yet to hear from the doctor to hear what their verdict and if they found anything and stuff like that. So we'll see. I will have a nerve test where they're gonna put like these little spikes into my fingertips and then shock me multiple times, something like that. At least that's how I understand it. But it's gonna test to see my nervous system's responses to stuff, because I get uncontrollable shaking, and that's mostly the reason why they want to test that area. But yeah, fun stuff. But besides that, no new news. Man, that's a sentence right there. Say that 10 times fast. But yeah, no new. I'm not gonna say it again. There's nothing new to report. So, anyways, I am so excited though. I feel like kind of a life dilemma here. It's just like the whole like not being able to get games out fast enough. You will not believe how many games I have installed. I have a 8 terabyte hard drive that contains all my games right now, and I'm looking at a long list of games, hundreds of games, many AAAs, many small time, many Steam games, and all kinds of stuff. And I just feel like I'm not able to get to any of these fast enough. And I'm trying to be better about editing my recordings too, so that I don't start mixing up the orders, because I had trouble with that in previous years. When I started recording multiple games all the time, getting new stuff, I was too excited to edit the new content right away, and being that it was already edited and uploaded, and when the deadline came that the videos have to be posted, I would go ahead and post a video that was brand new, whereas there was other videos still to be edited that were supposed to come out first. And I would continuously do that to myself. And right now I am working hard to try to pace myself. So like, since I've recorded the Inscription series and the Alien Isolation series, the Slime Rancher series, and the Star Wars episodes, I'm only keeping those. I am not going to record anything else. I'm keeping to those, editing them, keep restraining myself from playing any video games, and just focusing on getting those all completed. And once my hard drive is empty, then I go and start recording all the new stuff. And that's the plan, at least. So, yeah, trying to get a little bit better about that, because I have a habit of just jumping into things too quickly. And I think this is working out okay so far, although I kind of hate it, because I cannot play a game without it being recorded on video, as I said. But that means I can't just sit down and enjoy playing a game on my spare time, which sounds really dumb, honestly. Like, I should just be able to sit down and play a game. But to me, it's not as fun if I'm not recording it for a video. And if I do plan to record it for a video, my reaction and everything is more authentic the first time I play it, and it's a mess, you know? So, oh man, I'm rambling. But yeah, this is the dilemma. Also, you may be able to tell behind me, maybe, I don't know if you can see it, but behind me back there, you may notice some stuff is missing. That is because I am in the process of getting ready to move. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. With my health conditions and stuff like that, everything's up in the air. Everything's a mystery. I'm just praying that everything goes okay. So, we'll see. But I just want to keep you guys posted with that in case things change. Who knows? The scenery in the background might be different the next time you see me. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's still going to be a bit, though. What else? There's multiple things I got to talk about. Zombie channel. Updates on that. I think that channel is going to be held up. I don't think it's going to be out right away. Since I've been sick and stuff like that, I haven't been able to concentrate on it that much. And also, I haven't really been putting too much time into the zombie videos as I should be. I have a whole folder filled with all the videos and episodes that I've recorded, and part of me doesn't want to edit them. But I did voiceovers before, and I have to be honest, voiceovers aren't my favorite thing. I enjoy recording them. Like, doing it physically is fine, but editing it is not fun. I do not enjoy editing voiceover videos, and I haven't. Maybe I just gotta find a better way of doing it. But the way I did it before for the tutorials was not fun. So that's what it is, I guess. But yeah, the channel may be delayed. I don't know for how long. Being right now, I can't put my full energy and effort into it, and I'm just trying to get through all the Inscription, Alien Isolation, all the series first. I don't know when that's going to be released. Probably, I hate to say that it'd be delayed a year, but it could be, maybe. Who knows? We'll see how things are going. But yeah. Other thing too, and not necessarily important at all, but replaced my phone recently, and I just wanted to bring this up. This is the new phone. I had a gaming phone before, but unfortunately through my service provider there was a huge fiasco, and it doesn't work anymore on any service. Well, okay, the stupid part about it, so the phone I had before is a Lenovo Legion Dual, if you heard of it. It's a gaming phone. Really nice phone, super powerful. You can do all kinds of stuff. Gaming, it is a great phone. It's rated one of, I think, the second best phone to get for gaming and stuff like that. The downside, though, about this phone, which I never knew, is that most companies will not take it to add service. They won't like, I went through so many service provider stores. I went into the stores, I went and asked them if I could get service for that phone, and they would tell me no. And the reason is because they just don't like it. They don't like that phone. That and Asus, I believe it was. The Asus phone lines. The phones. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. I may be thinking of the wrong one. But definitely the Lenovo Legion. They told me no. They turned me down so many places I went. And I just couldn't get the service to work correctly. I would only get like 3G service everywhere I went, so it sucked. And it's a 5G phone, so that shouldn't have happened in the first place. But yeah. But anyways, going back to this phone though. This thing, and the reason I'm bringing it up, is because this phone is so cool. So this is the LG Wing, if you ever heard of it. And I never thought I'd be doing a tech video. But anyways, this phone is just cool. It's got a lot of neat features. But the main feature about this phone and what makes it so unique is that it opens up with this awesome swivel screen. Sorry, the bottom screen isn't broken. It's just got a image glitch. But anyways, looks like this. It's super cool. You can open up games. Like it works awesome for gaming. The default game that comes with this phone is Asphalt 9. And you can maybe see the cool thing that you can do with it. So as you can see, it opens up on multiple screens. Like, and you'll see its full potential once the game actually opens here. Sorry, this music's probably gonna be copyrighted. I don't want this. Shush. All right, we're gonna mute it here in a second, but okay. This is another thing I want to get into. I want to get into doing games for you guys, mobile games as well. It's still something in the making that I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to attempt. But I think I would like to. So anyways, so as you can see, like on the screen there, if it'll focus, there you go. You can see like it's got my information down there, just some details, and then up the top it's got the main screen that you would have in the game. Let's say you went into a match, and this is the coolest thing about it. Where am I at? Sorry, I like Asphalt 9, so it's one of my favorites. Yeah. One second. They give you a lot of prompts here. Okay, so when you go into the game, and I'll give it a sec to zoom in the screen, it'll show in a second. But as you can see, there is a map. There's a map that you can have on one screen and then have the game playing on the other. And a cool thing too, depending on which way you orient this, you can play the game in any orientation you want. So if you wanted to have the screen like that, you can even do stuff sideways. This game you can't do sideways, unfortunately, but is what it is. Then you can close it and keep playing it like normal, which is super sweet. This phone is great. If you are a multitasker, I highly recommend this phone because it's so cool. While I have one screen open doing one task, I can be doing another task at the same time on the other screen, and it's cool. Another thing that's really cool, YouTube has also been fixed on this phone to work out in really awesome ways. So if you open YouTube on one screen, you then get the controls to control whatever you're watching on the bottom screen, and it's just so cool. So I'm not sponsored by LG. In fact, they don't even make phones anymore. They actually stopped. I think this was the very last phone that they made. Could be wrong on that, but it's such a cool phone. It even got this cool, sorry, a few more things. It's got this cool gimbal mode. You can actually like control what the phone is looking at, even if you're holding the phone still. Like say if I want to see something directly in the corner of my screen or something like that, I can orient the camera. I can turn the camera in the screen to look at directly what I want it to, and that's super cool. It's also got this dual screen recording thing, so I can record what I'm seeing and also my picture at the same time, because the screen can be oriented like this and sideways like that. I'll just show you what I mean. It's, dual recording mode. So it's going to be very difficult for you guys to see, but shows the back of the room there, and then also shows my monitor over here. It is just the coolest thing, and then you can control the recordings down below and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, you're seeing a reflection off my monitor there, but it's just the coolest thing. And it's got its gimbal mode. This is the gimbal mode. It's got those controls on the bottom, and you can control exactly what the picture's looking at, and it's got time lapse, slow motion. It's even got a feature in the gimbal mode. The gimbal mode comes with specific features. You can like have it set so that the camera can follow your face. It follows you wherever you move. So say I set this phone outside and I want to play a basketball video or something like that. If I want to play outside playing some basketball for you guys to see for some strange reason, the phone will automatically follow me as I'm running around the court. And it'll record me. It's super cool. Then it's got, for its gimbal mode, it actually has a steadying feature. So whatever is in the screen, say if there's a person ahead of you, I can tilt the phone up and down and it would still be locked onto that person's face. And in the screen, it'll look like I'm not doing any of this. It's so cool. So yeah, the phone has some really awesome features, and I added some custom sounds which makes it sound really cool. But yeah, just a new thing. I was lucky to get it though. I won it in an auction over eBay. Nobody bid on it, and in fact the listing showed the phone to look a lot worse than what it was. I was going to fix this phone, but I was really lucky to get it. Yeah. Man, I rambled on about that for a long time. I'm sorry. Let me think. Anything else? I actually have an idea. So there is, I have a bunch of short movies that still have not been released to this day. They still need some finishing touches, so they've been on my hard drives for years now. There's still the Pie short movie. There's still, what was the other one? I can't even remember the title of the other one. But I actually have an idea for another one in the making. I got this super awesome Venom Spider-Man shirt. It just looks super cool on me. So I had an idea like, oh, I'm gonna shoot a video with this. And I have something in the making. I'm not gonna say any more spoilers, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be kind of like Not Lad's dark version of himself, almost, with this t-shirt. Like, every time you put the t-shirt on, it gives you super abilities and stuff. Yeah, I'm saying too much already. But anyways, it's a plan in the making, and I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but I'm doing some thinking on it, and we'll see what becomes of it. So who knows? But I'll keep you guys posted on that. Other things. So technology wise and posting. So lighting wise, I feel like I finally got lighting kind of correct. I've actually got 3 light sources on me at the same time. I got one directly in front of me, which is the light here. I got side light here, and I got a little one that's really fogged out, but it's slight on this side as well. Unfortunately, being that I play with a 4K monitor, and yes, I do, I honestly love it. It's a small 4K monitor, so it's kind of like having just a giant computer screen. So, but being that I do that, more light is cast off the screen onto me, so it kind of changes the lighting anyways. But I'm hoping that this one looks okay, so just let me know if you guys like that or not. Audio wise, I feel that we finally got audio kind of in a good place. I've struggled with that so much, and now I feel like it's finally good. There's of course going to be echoes and stuff in this room. It does not get really good sound, and you will be hearing some background noises like my PC, although I have it further away, a little farther off to the side. You can still kind of hear it because this microphone's super sensitive. There's also furnaces, air filter machine, and all kinds of different stuff here, so it can get a little noisy. But I'm hoping that does not show up too much in the videos. I've been trying to work it out so it doesn't. But yeah, editing, for like the editing of videos and stuff like that, still rocking Filmora. Love that program. I can do so much with it. They are kind of being a little troublesome with it, although I've already bought the free program. They're all of a sudden showing me stuff that I have to pay for. Like, they're giving me more stuff to buy, which I bought my program for life. I should own the program for life and stuff like that, and I shouldn't have to worry about paying for extra stuff. But every time they add new features, they're kind of like, hey, you should buy this. It's new, and buy it. We're not going to give it to you, even though you bought the full program. So yeah, it's a little ridiculous on that, but I get it. They want to make money, and if you just bought the for life program, you're not spending anything else, so it's, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, anyways, so it's flashing cool stuff at me, but I can't use it. Maybe in the future we'll get it, but yeah, they got some cool like gaming effects and different transition effects and stuff like that you can add, and they've been doing some really cool stuff with it. If you are familiar with After Effects and stuff like that, honestly, Filmora is giving them a good run for their money. Like, Filmora now can almost do a lot of the stuff that you can do in After Effects. Not everything. After Effects is still ahead, but they are really adding some cool features. Like, I love their animation feature. I've been able to do some really fun animations with my camera, or with just like images I add into the video itself, and I can make stuff move and bounce across the screen, and it's just super cool. So yeah, animation has been really a nice feature to have on there, and they're still adding more stuff all the time, so I'm excited to see where it goes. But for now, my editing, I feel, is getting better in the videos, and I'm learning new skills, and I'm teaching myself everything I know, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, we were talking on sound. Oh yes, another thing on sound. So the sound in my videos, Some of them you may notice, like the Slime Rancher episodes that are coming out, may have some really bad sound. Well, that's because I recorded them really earlier on. Like when I was just starting the Alien Isolation series is when I started recording the Slime Rancher series. So when my audio was bad in the first episode of Alien Isolation, well, it was bad in Slime Rancher as well, because at that point I still hadn't fixed it. But those videos aren't being posted until now because other videos had to come out first in the series and the way I was posting it. And another thing too, you guys have to let me know what you think of like the way I'm posting videos. If you guys like how the order I'm going. There's just so much to post out that I feel like some games are getting spaced out a little too much before you see the first and second episode. Like there's a big gap. Inscription is that way right now, because with Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order being thrown in there and Slime Rancher and Alien Isolation, all those videos get put between the first episode of Inscription to the next one, and it makes it difficult for somebody to really keep up with that series specifically, if that makes any sense. Which I'm hoping that'll change once we finally get once some of these end episodes finally come up and the series are done for. Right now, I don't think we're close at all. At this point in time that you guys will see this, I don't think we're even all the way through any of those series yet, at least that you guys will see. I've already finished editing all of them, but it's just with the schedule, it's going to be a while, probably sometime in March before you start seeing the end of Alien Isolation, or Inscription won't even be done by the end of March, I don't think. I think getting into April it'll probably be finished. Because I believe for Inscription, well, Alien Isolation has 43 episodes. Is that right? That sounds like a lot to me. No, that's right. Yeah. I think the way I recorded it, I probably should have recorded longer episodes, but I know people don't like to sit through really long episodes, so I kept it like 30 minutes every episode, and I think that might have been a bit much, because it's the same with Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order. I feel it got stretched on way too long, and that's kind of an issue too. But yeah, that was another thing. Another thing I had to bring up. I'm sorry, there's so much stuff to talk about. There always is. But I'm trying not to go over 30 minutes here, which we kind of have. But anyways, I got the game Death Stranding. Now, I know there's mixed feelings on the game Death Stranding, because a lot of people think of it as a walking simulator. And it is. It essentially is. It's a walking simulator with action added into it and a lot of confusing storyline. And with all that being said, you guys are probably wondering why I want to play that one. Well, you see, I saw Jacksepticeye playing Death Stranding. And as confusing and as tedious as the game seems, I have never been so relaxed watching a series in my life as I was watching Death Stranding. It's the weirdest thing, but I love to just sit down and watch. And when it came to like the long walking sections, I would just pull up my phone, do some searches while Jack in the background or Sean in the background was talking and saying stuff in the background, and there's something about it was just so nice, and I almost feel like I would love to give that experience to somebody else out there who's watching my videos, and I honestly do kind of want to play Death Stranding. I feel like Norman Reedus's parts were kind of, it is what it is. Like, yeah, a lot of the characters had some funny parts and stuff like that. A little strange, a lot of awkwardness. But the one character that I loved in that series, though, was Mads Mikkelsen. His portion of the game was super cool, and I really got into that. Like the father that was trying to save the son, and actually I don't want to spoil any of this for you guys, but if you haven't seen it, which most likely you probably have, but his portion in the game, and although it's way off in the distance in the game, is really good. So that is just a big portion of why I want to play it. But the game is very, very long, and it is a huge game. I think Jacksepticeye on his channel, he made 2-hour episodes for each one, and a little more than that sometimes. And even still, it was multiple episodes. I think there might have been 15, 16 episodes, maybe more than that. I can't remember, but yeah, there was a lot. So I am honestly willing to put the time and effort in recording it, and recording a 2-hour episode without having to worry about cutting it short and possibly not having to edit too much, because let's face it, a 2-hour video, I'm not going to edit it as much just because it's going to be super long. And I will do some editing in it still, but it's supposed to be more relaxed and more laid back, that I can just be with you guys almost like a live stream kind of video and just talk with you guys as the game is playing out. And that's, to me, is very appealing. So I would love to do that. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that one. Let me know what you guys think. It's probably going to be a bit before I do that one too. Until Inscription is fully out and possibly I've started Uncharted. I don't know yet. I don't know. Everything's still up in the air. I don't know. I just know that the Uncharted games look super fun and I can't wait to play them, and I feel like that's the one that should come out next. But let me know which one you want to see first. And most of all, this was the main reason why I wanted to make the video. Let me know which game you want to see next. The ones up in the air: Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2. Shucks, my brain just died. Death Stranding. Resident Evil, because we're going to start with the first one and work our way through the series. And I'm going to try to go in order, like the order that the stories take place. Which I don't actually know if that's a good idea or not, but anyways, that's another story. So yeah, Resident Evil, and then Uncharted. Was there another? I think those are the main ones. The main ones I want to do right. Oh no, sorry. And Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So we officially have 5 games. 5 games for you guys to choose from. Let me know which one you want to see first. And if I don't get too many responses, I'll probably just go with Uncharted. I know there's multiple games, so I'll probably just start with the first Uncharted game and see when we get to the other ones. The other ones will probably be a little delayed, but I think it's a good idea. So anyways, with that, that's basically it. So just let me know your guys' thoughts on everything. Let me know how you guys are doing and what you would like to see in the near future. And just give me any ideas or thoughts you have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this update video. I'll try to have more. I feel like to say too much in just one video, and maybe I should have more videos to like kind of get out more thoughts. But yeah. So with that, I'm going to end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a super long video, but it is what it is. But anyways, my name's Not Lad, signing off. Later, guys.